Hey guys, welcome to the review show. My name's Austin, and The Lion King is starring Daniel Glover, and this is a story about a cub trying to become the true king and be able to protect the land that the light touches. Yeah, this So I knew going into watching this movie that this one is going to be hard to review. I knew what it was going to be, and I called in my reaction review, reviews that you can go check out. So this movie is basically a recopy of the original, which isn't really a surprise. But I don't know how to review this because I'm just reviewing the 1994. Luckily, I didn't do a serious review on The Lion King, or I'll be kind of pissed. But like, hey, just go watch that review. Yeah, you don't need to see this. But what's the point of this movie? It's just set for making a little cash and showing the CGI. Like, there's no point to this movie. And it's really hard to, and I still had a good time with it, but I wasn't thinking of this movie. I was thinking of the 1994 Lion King, and it's kind of sad to see it do this, because I was going in knowing what it was, no joke, but I was hoping that it would prove me wrong, that it was going to be something different, and it wasn't. And I knew what it was, which kind of upset me. And right as I got out of the theater, one of my friends texted me and said, "Hey, how was the movie?" And honestly, I had no idea. I was like, I don't know, man. It felt like a copy and paste. It felt like they went and grabbed like the DVD version and put it. This is impossible. I don't know. Maybe it's possible. I have no idea. But they put it in like something, and they say, and like, all right, so just just copied the animation, plop it on a realistic CGI movie, and that's how it felt like. But like, and it comes back to the point. What's the point? And this movie is beautiful looking. It's fantastic looking. And I just don't know, like, what to say. When it comes to the voice acting to this movie, it's kind of really hard to do because you're making it and I'm making the CGI, and when you see the lion's lips, when you see them talk, it looks weird. Like, no joke, it looks kind of weird, and seeing these like creatures like singing and doing what the animation does, it's not like they were like dancing like in the animation or doing a weird stunt or anything like that, and they try to keep it realistic as possible, but just seeing like the animals like do a specific thing that animation does, it's kind of weird. And that took me out of the film. That's the problem doing these live action movies. And I'm going to call it live action, so don't judge me. But and that's the problem with these live actions with Disney. And I think Disney figured out a way just to make money right off the bat. And now seeing what was the new Moana movie, something like that. Live action movie, like, that's just, I only saw it once, so I really have no idea what that movie means, but yeah, so I have a feeling that's just going to be a recopy of that. So, and when I saw the trailer in the theaters, I'm like, that just looks like a recopy of the movie I saw. Literally, I saw this movie, the animation movie, this year. I took a class where about movies and like where I can learn and all stuff about that. And we watched the Mulan movie in there, and it looks exactly like a copy and paste of it. And I think Disney figured out a way to make money just like that. So it's just really confusing, and also they could have they could have done a better voice actor for Simba when he was older. I love Daniel Glover, but hearing him as Simba kind of made me cringe. It was like, oh, you could have done better, or you could have brought back the whole entire cast. You brought back the original voice actor for I can't say his name right, but for the father, and you could have brought back the original voice for Scar. Like, and Scar in this movie, he wasn't even intimidating. I'm like, dude, you're not scaring me. The one in the original scared me the most. So, and just seeing that character, I just didn't care. So it comes back around. Like, what's the point of this? I could go watch the Lion King the original Lion King right now if I wanted to. Like, there was no point of this except for showing off some CGI, and it's I don't know. I hope these live actions just aren't about the money. Oh, well, I guess they're gonna be about the money, of course, but I'm hoping that they change stuff around, and I was hoping that this movie was gonna like blow me away, which and it does. Like, the CGI blows me away, but the story is just the exact same thing. I was hoping I'd get a little bit more with Cubs Simba. Like, I was going in, I was like, okay, maybe, because I think it's longer. I think the original was like an hour and 30 minutes. This one's at like almost 2 hours, and I was hoping that they were gonna extend like Simba's as him as a cub, but no, they did that. Like, they made it even short. It felt even shorter, actually. I'm gonna give The Lion King 2019 a C+. Honestly, if you guys want to still see this, it's something that you could see in theaters, but the reactions of like the characters and scene, you just don't care, because it just felt rushed, and it felt like a cash grab. So, the only thing that you would be going for in this movie is the CGI and James Earl Jones. So, anyway, thank you guys very much for watching, and like always, I'll see you guys in the next review. Bye, guys.